Today is the 40th anniversary of the death of Father Jerzy Popiełuszko, a brutally murdered priest who was persecuted by the communists. To the Polish people, he carried a message of freedom, solidarity, and patriotism. What remains are his teachings and memorable masses for Poland. Today, a national papal march passed through Warsaw, combining the celebration of the 46th anniversary of the election of Karol Wojtyła to the Holy See and the remembrance of the martyrdom of Father Jerzy Popiełuszko. As heirs of the blessed priest Popiełuszko, have we preserved his legacy? Beatified Father Jerzy Popiełuszko, a steadfast priest, a witness to truth and freedom. For many Polish people, he provided support and guidance in the difficult times of communist oppression.
Księdza Jerzego naprawdę można nazwać.
Father Jerzy really can be called one of the fathers of our freedom, and this generation, or those generations who knew and listened to Father Jerzy, really are proof of that they accepted his message, accepted his teachings, which was already evident at the funeral, where they shouted, "We forgive," in the direction of the militia. Poland, after the funeral, after the death of Father Jerzy, was already a different Poland. It was clear that something was going to happen with communism, because the 1 million people who came to his funeral, it was already a different world. It was no longer in agreement with what had been until then. By Poles, adored and loved. By the security service officers, he was invigilated and spied on. Finally, brutally murdered by the SS men on October 19, 1984. They threw the battered priest into the Vistula River from a dam in Włocławek. What remains of him are his captivating sermons and teachings, which are still relevant today. It was his teachings and preachings during the famous masses for the homeland that dealt with such values as truth, freedom, love, as well as respect for the dignity of others. Father Jerzy taught values from the gospel, but at the same time, they are universal values. He showed Poles that they should not give up.
Myślę, że nie walczył.
I think that he did not fight. He was a witness to the truth, to freedom, proving that one can be a free human being under these conditions of oppression. He got the strength to do that from God, faith, and the people who surrounded him. Father Jerzy was a brother, you could say. He treated us alike. I was also part of that group that met at his house, and it was a wonderful, friendly relationship where ordinary people could say anything, and they really built up this priest. He remained with the Polish people even after his death. The story of his daughter Monika's healing was told by Leszek Prusakow during our morning program. The girl suffered an unfortunate accident as a child. She fell into a greenhouse where glass was embedded in her spinal cord. Her parents were unaware of what had happened, and doctors could not find the cause of her limb paralysis. After intensive examinations, Monika had to undergo surgery, and someone was watching over her. This one priest was in a black cassock, and everyone was surprised. What kind of priest? After all, there was no one there. I said, "Monika, what are you saying? What kind of priest was in the operating room?" She said that he was there. And what was he doing, I asked. Nothing. He sat and held my hand. Today, Monika has a husband and 2 children, and most importantly, she is walking. Monika's miraculous healing was considered in Father Jerzy's beatification process. The memory of Father Jerzy Popiełuszko has not died. His teachings continue to live on as well.